Hello, dreamers, and welcome back to Dream Queen by Perla. As always, guys, thank you for your love and support. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel. And if you haven't done so, I encourage you to do so. It helps with growing the channel, getting the video out there for more people, as well as keeping me accountable. For personal readings, all that information can be found down below in the description. So, Sagittarius, so this is your weekly reading, and we have some really interesting energy for you guys. Remember, guys, these are general readings, only take whatever applies and please leave the rest. Nothing personal. That is the energy that you are embracing this week. It's nothing personal. It's nothing personal. Whether it is that you are there is an energy of like you upsetting a lot of people, or a lot of people taking what it is that you do, whatever it is that you're saying, etc., really personal, and you're just like it's nothing personal. When you speak your truth, or however it is that you're presenting yourself, you're just like, it's not personal. It's not personal. Like, I'm not. And I feel that you're not so much in a space of like explaining yourself, like, you take it however you want to take it. Like, you're kind of telling yourself that whatever boundaries you're setting, or whatever it is that you're doing, or whatever it is that you're saying, or you're expressing the truth, whatever it is, you're just like, it's not personal. If people want to take it like that, that's up to them, but that's not the way that I am saying it, right? And you're really in that energy this week where you're just like, it's not personal. You're also not taking anything personal. Even if somebody is coming and deliberately trying to attack you or attack your character or whatever, you're not taking it personal, because you're just like, there is a sense where you're just not dealing with it. You're not dealing with other people's BS. You're not dealing with drama. You're not dealing with this pettiness or anything like that. Your main focus, to be honest with you, they're showing me prosperity, prosperity and progress, prosperity and progress. That is what your main focus is on. So anything that is not allowing you to progress, anything that is not allowing you, that is not bringing prosperity, that is not bringing anything, anything of value to your life, you're not interacting with, you are not engaging with. And that is why you're not taking things that other people say or do personally, but also how people are interpreting what you are saying and doing. If they want to take it personal, that's on them, but that's not how it was made. That's not how it was said or it was done. And that's kind of like how you're kind of going about it. There is a sense of like just freedom. There is an energy this week where you just feel like you're able to be free. You feel like you're able to be yourself, and you're again not allowing yourself to put that in any way, shape, or form in a position or in a way where it can be jeopardized, right? And when we start to take everything personal, when we start to get into arguments and get into drama, remember, a lot of the times what you are arguing about, what you're fighting about, is someone's interpretation about what you said or you did, or someone's opinion or perception of you. If you know that you're not like that, or you know that you didn't do what they say that you did, or whatever it was, then why are you wasting your time arguing and fighting? You could spend that time and that energy doing something else, focusing on your progress, focusing on your prosperity. And that's kind of like the way that you're looking at it. You may have spent a lot of time in the past defending yourself or defending your stand or whatever it is, and you're just like, you know what, when it comes to certain situation, it is better to allow yourself that clarity of what battles need to be fought and which ones don't. And a lot of the battles, or a lot of the drama, and a lot of the things that present themselves on a day-to-day basis don't even need to be acknowledged, to be honest with you. So let's go ahead and let's pull out a few tarot. The only thing that you're taking personal, that you're making personal during this time, is yourself. Where it is that you want to go, and what it is that you're trying to that you're trying to accomplish. So we have the High Priestess in the upright position with the Temperance in the upright, and then the Five of Wands in the reverse. So again, you're listening to yourself. You're listening to you're listening to the guidance, let's put it this way, from your spiritual team. You're listening to spirit, you're listening, and you're doing whatever it takes to stay grounded, to stay balanced. And that is always coming back to you. That is always coming back to yourself. That is always coming into a space of accepting yourself and honoring yourself. And really looking at your value and your worth based on what it is, how it is that you see yourself, and how it is that you show up. Not so much engaging in conflict with others or trying to prove yourself to anyone, because all that does is drain you to the point where then you're so exhausted and so tired from defending and proving yourself that then you don't even have any energy to actually do other things and to show up for yourself the way that you want to. So let's go ahead and let's pull out a love energy card. Now the love energy can be any type of relationship, romantic, platonic, your relationship with spirit, your spirituality, your work, etc. The mask, not showing the true feelings, hide, personality, pretend, diluted, and gaslighting. A lot of you, this is what you have around you. People that are not truly themselves. And when you show up as yourself, the people that cannot even admit certain parts of themselves, you make them uncomfortable. It is intimidating for people that cannot look at their own flaws to accept other people's flaws. And that is something that, again, you're moving away from these type of energy. You're moving away from these types of people by setting certain boundaries. But to be honest with you, you have a lot of people that are like this, and a lot of people that are just looking at you and like, oh, Sagittarius swears that they're the shit, and they're really not. Oh, Sagittarius, and you know what? You're just like, you know what, sweetie? That's your opinion. That's none of my business. And that's the way that it has to be. And it's not about pretending, and it's not about trying to be something that you're not. It's just when you were so focused, let's put it this way, on what other people had to say, on what other people's opinion about you were, you weren't being yourself. You weren't allowing yourself to be yourself, to show up for yourself. And you didn't even know what that looked like, to be honest with you. And now you're in a completely different space, and it's beautiful. And for those that cannot accept it or cannot, are not willing to accept it, you're just like, you know where the door is. The same way you came in, you can go out, because it is what it is at this point. So let's go ahead and let's pull out a closing message for Sag. Give me one card, Spirit. We have the one card, number 14. And we talk about thorns. Weave together the crown you deserve, right? So you're weaving a crown, right? She's putting roses together. They have a crown of thorns on the table. When you're able to show up as yourself, when you're able to put together that crown for yourself that you deserve, then you're paving a way. Let's put it this way, you're paving the way for others to do the same thing, because it's not about do what I say, right? You can say everything, but if you yourself are not showing up, if you yourself are not following your own advice, then what makes you think that other people are going to follow your advice? What makes you think that other people are going to follow their dreams if they see you not following yours? So you're leading by example, right? That is the difference between what is it that they normally say, like between a boss and a leader, right? A leader, usually they lead by example. They show you the way, they show you the path. They go ahead and they take that first step forward. And it's nothing personal against anybody else. They just know themselves, and you're in this position this week where you know yourself and you know where it is that you are headed. Well, guys, that is all that I have. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing. Guys, take care. Love you all. Bye bye.